Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. Today we are going to be playing and reviewing Orcas Island. This one was designed by TGC2019. As you can see, fairways are soft, greens are firm, green speeds medium. We're leaving everything else at default. We are going to be playing off the gold tees, which are a whopping 7,632 yards. But as an added incentive today, which may make this a very difficult course for us, we are going to be playing off the beginners clubs. A lot of you have said early, you play all the time on the master clubs. Can you show us how you play beginners clubs? So for you guys, we're doing exactly this. So, hole number 1 is called Hercules, and this is a par 4 playing 484 yards. But this course can only be reached by helicopter. It is on an island, and it is one of the most beautiful places untouched to man, according to the designer TGC2019. But what a beautiful opening hole this is, guys. Wow. Really can't wait to start playing this. Can we get over there with the driver? Yeah, we can. Just about, even with that 7 mile per hour headwind. Don't know what happened. They're just trying to totally deal off this, as you're seeing. So this is more like a master shot, master club line, this one. And we execute that really, really well. Surely there's a gap in between these trees here for us to exploit. And hopefully we can attack this green in 2. But yeah, probably for the next couple of videos I will filter between beginner clubs and pro clubs. So we're left 189 yards, up 13 feet. Got a 5 mile per hour wind. Green's certainly going to turn to the right. Just try to find the gap over the top of this tree. But needs to come down because the greens are firm. Tell you what though, what a fantastic approach shot. Got a really firm bounce there on the green. But it should leave us with a downhill putt for birdie. It's uphill. But green speeds are only 144. This putt is really going to break extreme left here. Hopefully we can get it up there with the right line. It looks decent. Oh, it's just going to come up short. So we are going to begin the round with a par. The 144 greens always kind of take me a few holes to get down with the pace. But let's move on to hole number 2, which is called Poseidon. And this is a risk-reward drivable 357 yard par 4. I would imagine it's only drivable with the right club set and the right wind conditions. I don't think with the beginner clubs off the back tees we'll get anywhere near the green. But what an outstanding looking hole this one is also. Do have an area here to the right, but it's all heavy, rough and hazards. Just going to apply touch a draw here just to counteract that wind. We want to try and keep this as close to the right hand side of the fairway as possible. What a horrible swing line. Just as well we are on the beginner clubs, or that could have been a lot worse than what it is. Should leave us a wedge into the green. It's going to be the pitching wedge, 127 yards, down 9 feet. So we can actually probably come down to the gap wedge here. Just going to deal off this. Got a 7 mile per hour wind. It's going to take us to the right. Just going to try and use the contours of the green here to our advantage. Hopefully we've got the right yardage. That's a better swing line. That needs to sit down as soon as it lands. No, with that firm greens, we just got a bit of a firm bounce that we didn't really want. But we are going to have a putt for birdie. A 13 footer. Once again going to break to the left, and it is downhill. Wait and read is so important here. That needs to turn. It does turn, and that is a great putt for the first birdie of the round. And we do move to 1 under par. So, hole number 3 is called Apollo. This is the first of the par 3s, and it's 170 yards. It is the shortest par 3 on the course. The green is surrounded by 3 bunkers. And also the coast is still clearly in view. Beautiful coastal course this so far. So 5 iron for me, just de-lofting as a touch due to that 8 mile per hour wind. It's a nice strike. Wind's not holding that up as much as I would have hoped. Once again, we get another firm kick. It's took us away from the flagstick, but we are going to have another birdie opportunity, probably about 9 feet. But the kicks that we've received in these greens so far are absolutely brutal. So this is going to turn to the left once again. It's another well-read putt, and we do pick up back-to-back birdies and move to 2 under par. But hole number 4 is called Aphrodite, and this is the first par 5 on the course. It plays 564 yards, and this beautiful hole shoots over the coast, and hole number 6 green to a well-bunkered green. If you hit good shots here, you should have a good chance at eagle. But like I said, we are playing on the beginner clubs, which are the shortest club set, the easiest club set to use, and we are playing from the furthest tee sets, the back tee sets. So I don't think we'll be getting eagles on any of these courses today. So just de-lofting the driver. Wow. Push that one a bit to the right. It does look like we should get a kick to the left here though. We do get that kick, and that is going to leave us a layup shot. There's no way we'll be reaching this green in 2. So 309 yards. Still to go. Uphill fairway. Fantastic strike there. And that's probably going to be a short wedge, or maybe even a pitch shot now. Yeah, it is going to be a pitch shot. 77 yards up 5 feet into the wind. Tough green. I'm just looking to find that slope and let the ball filter down this slope. Decent execution. Should work its way down there. Is it going to sit? Get in. Oh, we almost did hold out for the eagle there. Wow. Here's me saying we won't be getting many eagles. So we do have another birdie opportunity. 11 foot. Is that going to turn? It does turn, and we do move to 3 under with 3 consecutive birdies. So great start to this round. So we do move on to hole number 5, which is called Athena. This is a 416 yard par 4. It is one of the easier holes on the course. The only hazard off the tee is a drier up creek bed, about 280 yards on the right, that splits the 2 fairways. I don't think we'll be reaching 280 yards unless this is severely downhill. But yeah, we see what he's saying there. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to come down to the 2 wood. Just lofting it up a touch. Oh, that is an absolute laser beam. Tell you something, we could still be running out of fairway here. We could be in heavy rough. So wow.
Okay, you're kind of in some deep stuff. This is the danger zone.
Not the best of tee shots there. I really didn't expect to reach that there with a 2 wood. So we're really going to have to come down to the 2 iron here. I fully expect us to just hit the front of the green. It's a nice swing. Nice contact. There we go. We do hit the front of the green, but that is really going to run off. We are going to have a monster putt for birdie here. So for this being one of the easier holes in the course, due to our tee shot, birdie's going to be difficult here. So a 30-footer down 6 inches. This is going to turn to the left quite extreme. That really needs to start to turn down this slope. Has it got the legs? No, it's just going to come up short. So we've got a 5-footer for the par. Not a gimme this one. Got to go right edge, play this firm. And it does turn nicely in to the cup for our second par of the round, and we do remain at 3 under par. So, hole number 6 is called Hera. And this is a 186 yard par 3. And it is the most scenic shot on the course. But what a beautiful looking hole this is. What a beautiful looking course this is, guys. I really am in awe of this course. The views, the scenes, everything about it just makes for a fantastic course. So 186 yards, down 52 feet. But look at the rock work here. Absolutely stunning. So I think 6 iron, the wind has really died down on us. 6 iron should comfortably get to the green. Need to land this just front of the green to have any chance of getting as near the flagstick. It's a beautiful strike. It's going to be a bit long. Yeah, that's way too long. Wow. 186 yards before that ball landed. It may come back off this slope a little bit to make life a little bit easier on the birdie putt. Reluctantly came back. So tough putt. 11 footer uphill. Going to turn to the right. The greens have been a good challenge so far. Oh, but that is a beautiful read. Beautiful putt. Good execution. And we do pick up birdie number 4. Let's move on to hole number 7. This is called Dionysus. It's another par 3 playing 174 yards. The last par 3 on the front 9. The green sits above the tee about 40 feet high. But I do love the fact that the designer has named each and every single hole and gave us a brief description. Really nice touch. Do you know what? I think gonna have to take his word. I'm not convinced that that's 40 feet above me. So I'm fully lofting this 5 hybrid and I still expect this to be long. What a fantastic execution. Yeah, it is long. I should have de-lofted. Should have de-lofted there and went a club higher. Should have listened to my gut instinct there. Fully lofting this lob wedge. Just try to execute this down the little slope. Should start to turn. It wanted to turn. Didn't turn as much as I expected it to towards the cup. But we are going to pick up a par. We are going to remain at 4 under par. So, hole number 8 is called Athena. This 552 yard par 5 is the second par 5 on the course. And this hole is a perfect eagle opportunity if you hit 2 good shots. The greens are flatter than most of the greens, but don't be fooled. This hole will reach out and bite you. I'm just reading this off the TGC Tours, guys. Obviously, as the way he's spelt it and writ it, he's made a few errors, which is only natural. We're not criticising him for that, but it's not me. It's reading it wrong. I'm trying to adjust it in my brain at the same time as play golf here. So it's another nice tee shot. It's another par 5 that we won't be reaching into from the back tees with the beginner clubs. So this will be another layup shot. But I am missing a lot of the majority of the flyovers, guys. I do apologise. I hope you guys are watching them as well as listening. My head's buried into my phone. But look at this angle he's created here with the rocks and the green. I've certainly got to take this over to the left-hand side. It may kick on, fortunately for us. I don't think it's going to get up this slope. Oh, now this is going to be a really testing putt. Look at this, 44 feet up 2 feet with 144 greens. Certainly breaking to the right here. I just want to get this within 6 feet and give myself a birdie opportunity. We've gave that a right good whack. Didn't turn. anywhere near as much as I expected it to. The weight was bang on. But we are going to convert this little 3-footer for birdie number 5, and we do move to 5 under par. So, final hole of the front 9 is called RS Fus, and it's a 633-yard par 5. This is a true par 5 that will take you 3 shots to get to the green. Overall, fairly simple hole, and you might see one of the helicopters taking off if you're not careful. So we'll certainly need 3 shots to get here. But I think there's a helicopter, 2 helicopters off in the distance. 3 bunkers, well situated to protect this green. I'll probably be coming in with an 8 or 9 iron if we're fortunate, I would imagine. But let me know what club set you guys do use in the comment section, if you're on the beginners, if you're on the pros, or you are on the masters. I probably would imagine the most common club set will be the middle one, which is the pro clubs. Beginner clubs, there's very little punishment. So we actually may be further down this fairway than I expected. I did predict an 8 or 9 iron. I think it's going to be more like a wedge. So 108 yards to the pin. Firm greens. The sun wedge should be perfect. Just actually going to loft it up due to the previous kicks that we've had. Push that right. We have been punished with that because that is going right. That was a horrible swing line. Yardage was absolutely bang on. Punished for the push right there, even with the beginner clubs. But we do have a 9-foot putt. Slightly uphill. This one is going to turn to the left. Got to be careful in these greens. Oh, it catches the edge and it does drop, and we do finish the front 9 at 6 under par. So, hole number 10 is called Hermes. This is a 493-yard par 4. It's a slight dogleg right that can be played 2 different ways. If you stay left with your tee shot, you will have a longer but more visible line to the green. If you play your tee shot to the right, you will have a blind approach to the green and have 2 bunkers that you could end up nestling into. Like I say, I am missing these flyovers, guys, the majority of them, so I see what he means. I think we're going to, due to being on the beginner clubs, I think I'm going to have to take the right hand side here. It looks like it may leave us an uphill late, but that green there and the way that tree was situated in the fairway, I think I would much prefer a blind shot into the green uphill. So 216 yards, down 5 feet. This 2 iron should be just about perfect because we are on a slight uphill slope. The ball is going to move to the left. Beautiful execution. I didn't expect that 2 iron to take off as well as that. And with that, we are going to be way long. Really didn't expect a clean contact like that. And we are going to have probably about a 20-foot putt, 26-foot putt for the birdie. But remember, guys, we are playing from the longest tee sets with the beginner clubs. This is a makeable putt, by the way. If this just holds its line now, it's in. It does hold its line, and what a beautiful birdie that is. So we do move to 7 under par with a great start in the back 9. So hole number 11 is called Artemis. This is a 595-yard par 5. It's a tough par 5 that some can reach in 2, but not many. This fairway shares a fairway with hole 13, so watch your head. So watch your head. I'm not sure what he means by that. Maybe it means be careful not to get the fairways mixed up and end up going for the 13th green. But as you can see, we're clearly away from the coastal area now. But this is a beautiful looking course, guys. I really like the lighting. It's got that moody feel to it. Just going to try and kick this off this bank here. This should kick all the way over to the right hand side of the fairway.
Liking that one.
And leave us a nice line of sight to the green. I don't think we'll be reaching this green in two. It may be close. The green is going to be slightly uphill. Yeah, we're not going to reach that. So it's going to be another layup shot. Hopefully leave us a flop.
Now that was a swing.
It's a beautiful execution, that one, by the way. Depending on how this runs out, it may actually be a pitch. Lots of runoffs on the fairways, which I do like. Very hilly fairways, slope fairways. It is going to be the pitch shot. Just going to loft this up a touch. With firm greens, it should run out well. This could be good. Just a little bit short.
Nice. Here we go for the birdie.
But we've got a putt from 13 feet. It's got very little movement in this.
Will it drop?
Oh, it moved a lot more than I allowed for. Wow. Just that last 2 feet it moved. So poor read there from me. Would have ideally liked the pitch shot closer, but we'll take that on the chin. We'll take the par.
And that'll keep you at 7 under.
And we are going to remain at 7 under par. Hole number 12
The last one.
is called Zeus. And this is a 672 yard par 5, longest of the par 5s. This begins the stretch known by locals as Colossus. This is the longest stretch of holes combining 1,456 yards for 3 holes. The hole gets its name for a reason. But as you can see, we're turning back into the coastal area. But wow, look at the layout of this hole here. We're going to have to go extreme left here. Just de-lofting this driver once again. We're trying to get as far off the tee box as possible. I've pushed that right. Hopefully this kicks left. It does. We could have been in a bit of difficulty there if that did not kick out. Certainly not reaching this green in two. So we've still got 382 yards to go. I don't think there's many players who use the beginner clubs would actually use or play off the longest tee sets, would they? I mean, if you're a beginner club player, let me know, would you normally play off the longest tee sets like I'm doing here? Because there's going to become, thankfully we've not reached one today or had that situation yet where there's going to be a tee shot where you cannot hit the fairway maybe due to the length of the hole, and it could be hazards. But as you all know, I do love a challenge. Like I say, a lot of you have been asking, Lee, you always showcase the master clubs. Can you show us how you play with a beginner club so we can pick up some tips and tricks? So 9 iron, beautiful strike. Get up that slope. It's not bad. It's not bad. We're probably going to have a 12 to 15 foot putt for birdie.
Okay, 11-footer here.
11 footer. Just taking my time with this one because I've misread the previous putt for the par 5 for the birdie.
This one's got a chance.
We've read that one far better, and we do pick up the birdie, and we do move to 8 under par, and we do progress to hole number 13. This hole is called Hades. This is the longest par 4 in the course, standing at 534 yards. The tee shot is a downhill shot to the shared fairway with hole 11. Then you will have an uphill shot to the green, so you better have brought the big stick game when you're playing this stretch of holes. So this stretch of the course is referred to as Colossus. And it's holes 12, 13 and 14. Don't like that though, guys, that on the tee box there's a slope taking you to the left. I'm not sure if that's intentional. I'm not going to criticise it because it may well be intentional, but for me, I like the tee boxes flat.
Okay, we got about
So 246 yards. We're just about reaching this. Just going to have to de-loft this. I don't know why that my controller's doing this today. Every time I de-loft it, it applies draw. Beautiful strike. Ah, it's going to come up short. I need a kick. Oh, so we could not reach that uphill. I thought we may have well just reached the front of the green there. It's the first hole in the course that we failed to reach in regulation due to the beginner clubs. So flop shot from the heavy rough. It should release. Oh, that's came up really, really short. I really expected that to come out better than that. So it looks like we could be dropping our first shot of the round, which is disappointing. 24 feet, up 1 foot. This one is going to turn. Left it short, came up short, so we are going to tap that in for the first bogey of the round, and we are going to move back to 7 under par.
sitting at 7 under for the round.
Let's move on to hole number 14. It's called Hestia. This is the longest par 3, standing at a mean 250 yards away from the tee. The tee shot is downhill to a well-protected green, but if you hit the green, you should have an easy putt for birdie. But this really is a fantastic course, guys. It's eye candy. It plays beautifully. I love the layout of the course. I don't really have any criticisms about this course, to be honest. It's a really nice course. I'm really enjoying my time out here on it. Just trying to use this slope. Oh, we're long. We are long. I was just trying to hope that would just land past the pin and come back down the slope that you're just seeing there, but we're way past it. So downhill chip here from the heavy rough. The heavy rough is really punishing here. I do like that. Oh, we were so close. I tell you what, that's went on a good few 10 to 12 feet.
All right,
13 feet, maybe just a bit too aggressive with that chip shot there, but I was trying to get that drop shot back on the previous hole. But we do pick up the par, and we are going to move on to hole number 15, sitting at 7 under. Hole number 15 is called Eros. This 485 yard par 4 is a good breather hole after Colossus. It's a nice easy tee shot off the tee, but don't be fooled, that green will eat you up if you're not careful. But I really love the sound of the waves crashing on the shore, guys. But this really is a fantastic, beautiful looking, enjoyable course from TGC2019. I think the designer's proper name's Tyler. But I certainly take my hat off to him for this course here. This is a fantastic course. A lot of courses are being missed at the moment, guys, due to the World Cup of Design competition. Guys like Tyler here, to my knowledge, have not entered it,
210 yards out.
are throwing courses like this out there. But don't worry, Early's got all you guys' backs. We will not miss good courses on this channel. I try to cover as many courses as possible, a wide variety of courses from a wide variety of designers. So 208 yards, 2 iron. Downhill, on an uphill slope. I like this. Needs to come down, needs to come down. Should slow up though, the fairway is uphill. It's going to leave us a slight downhill putt for birdie. I don't know where the designer's getting at the greens easy, because this is an extreme putt, this one. 14 footer, down 6 inches. That's just going to turn a little bit too much. Lost that over my shoulder. So we are going to pick up par. But the greens here do pose a tough challenge. And we do drop that right into the heart of the cup for another solid par, and we are going to remain at 7 under par with 3 holes to go. So hole number 16 is called Janus. Welcome to the world famous par 3. This is a 194 yard par 3 double green. This beautiful hole can be played anywhere between 170 to 194 yards and has 2 totally different greens. This is something you can't miss. I take it we're on the left side of the green here. Maybe different pin sets take you to different greens. That is a beautiful strike. Hopefully we are rewarded here. That needs to come down. This should be good. Get in. That should turn. Get in. Get in. Oh my goodness. That looked in all the way from the moment it landed on the green. How unlucky can you get? But we do pick up the birdie. So close to a hole-in-one there. And we do move to 8 under par. Wow, you will not get closer to an ace than that without it dropping. But hole number 17 is called Cronus. Welcome to the most risky hole in the course. This 375 yard par 4 dogleg left is the biggest gamble you will see, especially with the hotel. So that is a hotel and casino that is located right behind the hole. And we have 2 options off the tee. Lots of bunkers. This is a stunning hole, this one. Wow. Just applying a touch of draw here just to try to keep this on this fairway. This is a course, guys, you don't want to miss. You want to go and play this course. It is a stunning course. You certainly won't regret playing this. This is a course I will go back to and I'll play on the master clubs with different pin sets. Wow, I'm surprised at that. Hopefully that's just light rough. It's a heavy rough once again. You really get punished in this course for wayward shots. That draw just didn't kick in as much as I hoped. So 121 yards. Going to have to go long here due to the heavy rough. 9 iron. Just looking to land this in the front of the green. Bunker could be in play here. If I'm going to miss it, I'd rather miss it short. Oh, no. Oh, we're in the water. Would you believe that? Would you believe that? We have came up short. So 66 yards left. I really didn't expect to come up short there, guys. I'll be honest. I was aware of the little creek there. This pitch shot should be good. Is it going to sit? Wow, that's really run on. I am very surprised at that. So 11 foot putt for bogey number 2. It looks fairly straightforward. It's going to have a little turn. It turns right into the heart of the cup, and we do pick up our second bogey off the round, and we move back to 7 under par. So hole number 18, the final hole of this absolutely outstanding course, is called Tartarus. And it is a 492 yard par 4 dogleg right that has a pretty easy tee shot, but the approach shot will haunt your nightmares. But what a fantastic finishing hole. Hardest hole in the course, coming in at stroke index 1. Wow. I wouldn't have expected anything less here from what we've seen from holes 1 to 17. This is a fantastic finishing hole. I think I've near enough used every club in my bag today, guys. If not, probably 90% off them. We should get a really aggressive kick here. It's probably going to leave us about a 6 iron. Still a lot of work to do to reach this green. 5 hybrid, 195 yards up 15 feet. 6 mile per hour wind. 5 iron looks good for me. Just want to land this at the front of the green, so just de-lofting this. This is a big shot. This is a shot. It could be perfect. It could go long, or it could come up short. But I'm an aggressive player. I want to take it on. I need that to stay up. That's going to come up short. It's going to hit the rock. Oh dear. Wow. That 5 iron really stayed low. So let's just hope we can get this flop shot close. Don't want to finish the round with back-to-back bogeys. That should release out. Beautiful flop shot to rescue the par, and we should be tapping this in for a 7 under round. I think that's a 65. It is. What a fantastic course this is, guys. I really enjoyed Orcas Island. Coastal course, absolutely stunning. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the video. For me, this will be a favourite and a 5-star. There's no denying that. But please get out there and play this course. If you are new to the channel, hit subscribe button. If you did enjoy this, leave a like. And until the next video, guys, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.